As the adolescent campaign of the UN Foundation, Girl Up holds education in very high regard, and it's one of our main initiatives. So why do you think it's so important for the US to support education initiatives around the world?
First of all, I want to thank all the groups who have put this wonderful event together. I've worked very closely with the One campaign, and I know both Tom Hart, Tom Sheridan are here, and there are people from CARE here. And for all of you who I cannot see, thank you for your advocacy, and thank you for being here to talk about so many critical issues that help thousands and thousands, millions of girls around the world. I've been working on this issue for a very long time, and better to be chair than ranking. Now I'm chair of the entire appropriations, did I say chair? Ranking of the entire appropriations committee, but I kept the ranking on foreign ops, and Kay Granger, who's the chair, and I switch roles. And when the Democrats take back the House, then I hope I'll be chair again, and we'll still work closely together. And it is understood, no matter who is chair, that education is, to me, one of the key priorities. And when I first began working on that issue, we were appropriating $100 million for girls' education. Now we're up to $800 million for girls' education. And for me, this is so vital because in my role as chair or ranking, in my traveling to many places around the world, you see the product of our work in partnership with many of the groups who are here today. For example, I can remember after the earthquake in Dada in Pakistan, we rebuilt a girls' school, we meaning the United States of America. And when I went to see these beautiful girls who were really far away from civilization, one looked at me and said, "Can you get us, Congresswoman, some computers? Can you help us get a science teacher?" This is in Dadar, Pakistan. I don't know how many of you have been to Dadar in Pakistan, but it's way up in the mountains. You see the product of our work. Just recently, I met with Malala, with Congresswoman, the chair, and to see the strength of Malala Yousafzai, with her father, who was a remarkable man, just gives you, as if I need any, additional inspiration to push for more work, investing in education. How brave she is. She was going to be assassinated. There was an attempt, and her father and she continue to travel around the world talking about girls' education. Now in the House, I'm very pleased to tell you the Education for All Act, which I wrote many years ago, was passed by the Foreign Operations Authorization Committee. They passed the legislation, we have the money. And Ed Royce is the chair, and Elliot Engel is the vice chair. And I was very pleased to see that they passed it through their committee because it makes a difference. And on the Senate side, my colleague Dick Durbin, who's been a longtime supporter of girls' education, finally is getting support for the Education for All Act. So I do hope, as a result of those bills being introduced once again, and the strong help from all the groups who are here today, education will continue to be a focus of our work on appropriations and on the authorizing committee, because it's so important.